Welcome student. Again, we already started some basic concept in organic chemistry, type of chemical bond, how bond form. That things we already discussed. Even valency, and how valency is determined. That things we already seen in last class. Now, in connection with that class, again we will again discussing with some basic concept in same organic chemistry, type of covalent bond and overlapping, very important part, overlapping of atomic orbital. Now we know shape of different orbitals, shapes of atomic orbitals, atomic orbitals. Okay, okay, I will repeat here: atom, nucleus, then orbit. Okay, these are the orbit, shell, orbit or shell. This is nucleus, and here electron is revolving in different orbit. First orbit, second orbit, third, and this orbit having subshell. Okay, orbit or shell, and this shell having subshell. Okay, and this subshell again having small area, that is called orbitals. That is called orbitals. Okay, and this is the orbitals. Now, actually there are four type of orbitals: s orbitals, p orbitals, d orbitals, and f orbitals. So, how many types of orbitals present in atom? Types of orbitals. So there are four types of orbitals. Orbitals means where electron will live, or there is accommodation of electron in that area, that is called orbitals. So there are four types of orbital. First, s orbitals. S orbital, and the shape of s orbital is spherical shape. Okay, p orbitals, and shape of p orbital is dumbbell shape, px, py, pz. Okay, shape of d orbital we will discuss in next year. Okay, first only remember there are four types of orbitals present in atom: s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, f orbital. And again, s orbital having spherical shape, and p orbital having dumbbell shape, and we know p orbital are of three types: px, py, pz. If dumbbell shape along x-axis is called px. If dumbbell shape along y-axis is called py, and dumbbell shape along z-axis is called pz. Okay, so these are the direction: dumbbell shape along x direction, px; dumbbell shape along y direction, py; dumbbell shape along z direction, pz. Okay, what this area represent? S orbital means what, or p orbital means what? S orbital means in this spherical area there is maximum probability of finding electron in atom. Suppose if we say in case of hydrogen, atomic number 1 and electronic configuration is 1s1. What it indicate? The single electron of hydrogen is present in 1s orbital. 1s means 1 represent first shell, and this first shell having s orbital, and in that orbital electron is present. That is the meaning. Okay, here this is the first shell. Okay, and this first shell having 1s orbital, and this 1s orbital having electron. This is the meaning of 1s1. Okay, we can locate, identify the position of electron, okay, by this notation. 1s1 means single electron of hydrogen present in 1s orbital. This is the first shell. First shell having 1s orbital, and that orbital contain electron. Second thing, 2s 2p. As we know, here is 2s orbital and 2p, 2px 2py 2pz, 2px 2py 2pz and 2s. Okay, what is the difference between 1s and 2s? 1s orbital present in first shell, 2s orbital present in second shell. And again difference is that, suppose this is 1s orbital, then 2s orbital will be greater in size. All are spherical. All the s orbital are spherical. 1s, 2s, 3s and so on. Only size of spherical shape increases as the number increases. Principal quantum number increases. 1s, 2s, 3s, 3p, 4s, like this. Okay. Size of spherical orbital increases. Diameter increases. See, diameter increases. That is the meaning. 1s, 2s, 3s. Similarly, 2p x, 2py, 2pz, these are the p orbitals. All are identical. Means shape are identical. Here 2px, and in third shape there is 3px. Same. 2px to 3px means size increases only. Shape is same, dumbbell shape, but size broader, more broader than previous. Okay, that is the meaning. Now d orbital having some complicated shape. Don't discuss. I don't want to discuss here now. And f orbital again very difficult. So forget about the shape of d and f orbital. Only remember s and p orbital. Okay. So spherical shape, dumbbell shape. Now by using this atomic orbital, we want to form bond between atom. How? See, suppose we want to discuss the formation of hydrogen. Formation of hydrogen molecule. So if I ask you how hydrogen molecule form, what is your answer? The answer is that like this. In hydrogen molecule, there are two hydrogen atom. These two hydrogen atom come close together and form bond. Okay, covalent bond. They will share their unpaired electron. Both atom H1 both have single unpaired electron. Therefore, their valency is 1. Okay, and therefore both will come close together and form, share their unpaired electron and form covalent bond. Okay, this is the simple answer. But actually what happened? They close together means what happened? How chemical bond form? This topic is here. And remember, for the formation of bond between these two atoms, for example hydrogen, so there is some mechanism for bond formation. See, I will try to explain how bond form. In case of hydrogen, consider one hydrogen having an electronic configuration 1s1, means single electron hydrogen present in 1s orbital, like this. Suppose this is the 1s orbital having single electron. Okay, and here consider another hydrogen atom, again 1s1, and this is the orbital, same orbital. This is the orbital of this hydrogen atom, this is the orbital of this hydrogen atom, having 1s1 electronic configuration and same, and this is the single electron present here. Okay, so this is hydrogen atom having this orbital, 1s orbital with single electron. This is the hydrogen atom having this orbital with 1s electron. So these two hydrogen atoms now they are approaching each other. Start to approaching. one another. Okay, then what happen? And remember, for bond formation, these atoms must have unpaired electron. Any atom to want to form bond, chemical bond or covalent bond, they must have unpaired electron, at least one unpaired electron. Then and then only they can form covalent bond. Okay, and again another condition is that these two electrons must be in opposite spin, must have opposite spin. See, this is the electron having upward direction spin, this arrow representing spin of electron, means this electron having upward direction, okay, spin with up direction, and this is the electron with down spin, means that we want the electron with opposite spin and singly filled. Okay, then what, these two atom with orbital, with singly filled atomic orbital come close together, overlap means joint, overlap with each other like this, overlapping, the word is overlapping of atomic orbitals. Okay, that is the basic requirement for the formation of chemical bond. This orbital both are singly filled and opposite spin, overlap together one another, overlap one another like this. Overlap means joint, just building. Okay, overlap together axially one on another like this, one another. Okay, so some common portion is there between them. This spherical shape, this spherical orbital overlap on one another. So this is the common area, and here electrons share their electron and form. So this is called overlapping of atomic orbital. So remember, for the formation of covalent bond, the atomic orbital must have singly filled electron with opposite spin, and secondly these two orbital must overlap one another. Okay, this is the basic requirement for the formation of any covalent bond. Okay, so overlapping of atomic orbital is basic requirement. Without overlapping, bond will not going to form covalent bond, remember. So there is a overlapping of atomic orbital. Okay, one s atomic orbital of hydrogen bond, one s atomic orbital of second hydrogen atom approaches each other and get overlap on one another to form bond. Okay, so this is the basic requirement for the formation of chemical bond. Okay, now this is the covalent bond. Both atoms have shared single electron. Both have single electron. They have shared their electron through overlapping and form bond. Okay. Now this covalent bond is called SS sigma bond. SS sigma bond because the atomic orbital used by these two hydrogen atom are of s type. Atomic orbital used by this hydrogen is s, 1s1. Atomic orbital used by this hydrogen is also 1s1. So both the overlapping atom have used one s type atomic orbital. Therefore this resulting bond is called SS sigma bond. Sigma means there is axial overlapping between atomic orbital. If overlapping of atomic orbital is like this, one second another, axial, this is called axial overlapping, and if overlapping is axial, then the bond is called sigma covalent bond, and if both the orbital are s type, then that is called SS overlapping or SS sigma bond. Such overlapping of atomic orbital is called SS overlapping. Remember, SS overlapping, and resulting bond is called SS sigma bond, sigma sign. Okay, SS sigma bond. Okay, this is very important. And In this way, hydrogen molecule form. Any molecule form like this way, like in this way. Okay, remember. Now one more example. See, fluorine molecule. Very simple. Fluorine F2 molecule. How this F2 molecule form? So, just for our understanding, fluorine 1 combined with fluorine 2 and form bond. Okay. Now, how this molecule form? See, fluorine means atomic number 9, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2p5. Okay. See, 2px2, 2py2, 2pz1. This is the electronic configuration of fluorine. Second atom of fluorine, 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, 2py2, 2pz1. Now, see, this fluorine atom can form bond. First, decide. It is possible for this fluorine atom to form covalent bond? Yes, because this fluorine atom has one unpaired electron. So, it required one more electron for pairing. Therefore, it will going to form bond. Its valency is 1 because fluorine atom contains one unpaired electron in 2pz. So, it is able to form covalent bond or any bond. Now, this unpaired electron present in which orbital? 2pz. This unpaired electron of this fluorine present in 2pz orbital. Let us see. I will try to draw structure of atom. Nucleus, first orbit, second orbit, third. First orbit 1s1. So here spherical 1s1, 1s2. 2s2 means somewhat bigger in size. It is also completely filled. 2s2. 2p here. Suppose these are the three. Just this is the spherical dumbbell shape. 2px, 2 electron, 2py completely filled, and 2pz. Here 2pz is singly filled. Okay, these are the distribution of electron in different orbitals. Okay, just imagine 2 electron present in 1s which is spherical. 2 electron present in 2s means upper level. 2s having 2 electron. Okay. Now 5 electron present in 2p orbitals. Among 2p there are 3: 2px, 2py, 2pz. 2 electron present in 2px, 2 electron present in 2py, 1 electron present in 2pz. This is x axis, this is y axis, this is z axis. Okay. So 2pz orbital is singly filled. Okay. So this orbital can form bond in case of fluorine. So same for second. Now means only we have to consider on singly filled atomic orbital, and that orbital is, suppose this is the 2pz atomic orbital of fluorine 1 fluorine atom. Same for another fluorine atom. This is the 2pz 1 orbital of another fluorine atom. So this fluorine having 2pz1, this fluorine also having 2pz1, both are singly filled with opposite spin. Just look at this direction. This is upward direction, this is downward direction. Means these two electrons spinning in opposite direction, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Now, how bond between two fluorine atoms form? This orbital overlap, close together and then overlap. Let us see how overlapping take place. This is the axis of overlapping. First orbital, then second orbital, here overlapping take place. Overlapping. Okay, this is second fluorine atom. These two atomic orbital overlap, approaches each other and overlap, form this bond, and then fluorine atom 1, fluorine atom 2 combine together by overlapping of atomic orbital. So atomic, which atomic orbital of F? 2pZ1 of first fluorine atom, 2pZ1 of second fluorine atom overlap together and form covalent bond. Which type of orbital involved in overlapping? That is the p type. P type. This is 2pZ, means it is a p type atomic orbital. Here also p type atomic orbital. Therefore, it is pp overlapping. It is called pp overlapping, and resulting bond is called pp sigma bond. pp sigma bond. Remember, this is very, very important. So, in case of hydrogen, SS overlapping and SS sigma bond. In case of fluorine, PP overlapping and PP sigma bond. Okay. So, again, we can expand this idea for S orbit, overlapping of S and P. For example, HF molecule. Okay. So, listen this point carefully. Okay. And then try to understand the things. Now, one more example, HF molecule. How this HF molecule form? Hydrogen fluoride. Hydrogen fluoride HF molecule form. Consider hydrogen 1s1 spherical orbital having 1 electron. Consider fluorine 9 1s2 2s2 2px2 2py2 2pz1, and in case of fluorine, this is the 2pz orbital which is singly filled fluorine. Okay. Now, to form bond between hydrogen and fluorine, atomic orbital of hydrogen and atomic orbital of fluorine must approaches to each other and overlap and get overlap, so that bond will form. Without overlapping, bond will not going to form. Remember. So, this orbital and this orbital, this is the axis, like this, and this is the common area, overlapping, area of overlapping, and here electron present, overlapping area. So this is 1s orbital, 2pz orbital of 1s1 of hydrogen, 2pz1 of fluorine. Overlapping take place and bond, HF bond will form. Now, tell me which type of orbital involved in this overlapping. In this overlapping, which orbital? S type and P type. So therefore, it is sp overlapping. It is sp overlapping. And now, and resulting sigma bond is sp sigma bond. sp sigma bond. Okay. So student, try to understand these things, how this bond form. Okay. In next class, again we will elaborate this same idea. Thank you very much.